Confined prison mind is a confined exit then wild. Confined prison mind is a confined or exiting alive. Ribbon tied is a frigid grind. Is aligned is a suspicious mind. Combined with minimized. The driven physician blind. The driven wild physician's blind. Got you running, dug in as soon as you come in. Pay attention to friendships and what's in perception. What's next in the question? Running through thoughts into checks. And you got you running your mouth, but you running your breath. And now I'm running them out. Where they running for the next? Cypher 0.
To know is where these weapons are.
I don't know. They moved them around.
A little hypey for me. Good Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, this one's tight. Fucking Christos. I know you out there, bro. Come on up. What up, G?
Salutes.
Salutes, brother.
Hey, what time is it right now for you?
7 o'clock.
Okay, cool. So you got an hour. Right, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I got like an hour, I'd say myself. I wanted to hop on here. I saw Charles was live, but I also saw you were live. So I wanted to, spread out the support.
Oh shit, Charles is live?
He is. But that's like his schedule though at the same time. He's always live around this time in the morning.
For sure. Check this I was looking at just now.
Yeah, what are we looking at today?
If Jesus revealed the nature and purpose of this solar powered under the name of and personality of Christos. Oh fuck. Goddamn mouse went all stupid.
Hold up, what's the link? Drop the link in the private chat. I want to go here and look at all this stuff and what website this is.
It's at that
Same
Beyond
place.
Enigma.
Oh man, wow! I feel like
that's
that
a
place
great
was
site,
created
man.
for me. Yeah, this is that shit right here. Yeah, let's go. Beyond Enigma. I could just tell
Ian's
from the
here.
look.
Hey, what up, Ian?
Salutes.
Much love.
I think he might have hopped in and out. I don't know if he's still there. I didn't see what time the chats were. Well, either way, yeah. So I'm curious what this was saying.
Let's see. Let's go back to this here. Where is it at? Oh man, I lost it. Fuck, I lost it, bro.
Really? No backspaces or anything?
Let's see if I can find it here. What the fuck? This is the same page I was on here. Ah, if Jesus revealed the nature and purpose of this solar power under the name and personality of Christos, thereby giving to this abstract power the attributes of God man, he but
Where's this quote
followed.
from?
It's it's from Manly P. Hall.
Ah, okay.
The Secret Teachings of All Ages. This God man, thus endowed with all the qualities of deity, signifies the latent divinity in every man. Very
So
cool.
he's talking about that. Um, Whoa. Okay, there's a lot coming to my mind. So, but he's talking about that chrism. Like the Santos Bonacci. I don't want to call it the Santos Bonacci stuff, but that's who I found it through.
Yeah.
The raising of the energy. They say raising of the fluids, but I almost think it's more of an energetic thing rather because like people just can't. People seem to shut off when you talk about fluids, rising and descending
Yeah.
down your spine from your brain to your crotch, basically.
Yeah.
So, but like, it makes a lot more sense if you talk about it energetically. But I've seemed to hear smart people talk about it as if it's a literal fluid. And so, if it is, I mean, I know we got like fluid and membrane, whatever, between our spinal columns, but like, I guess I need to look into it more because I'm pretty sure everyone that talks about chrism knows that it's not literal like sperms like rising to your brain and like morphing like a superhero or something, but like um it's definitely something that's somewhat tangible. I think it's more energetic and ethereal, the
Yeah.
chrism, the sacred. But well, the thing is, as within so without, so it requires a physical practice. Now, the cultivation is a cultivation of energy and is non-physical, but that doesn't change the fact that it's being cultivated through physical means. So, such as white tantra slash abstinence, celibacy type vibe. Whether you're having sex or not, conserving the fluids, as we would call them, and so he's talking about that when he says, uh, did he say chrism or did he only say Christos? From what you were reading, it was sounding like I couldn't tell if he was talking about the
It looks
sacred
like
seed or not.
if Jesus revealed the nature and purpose of this solar power, so I think he's talking about the sun.
Well, let's also think
Uh,
about the solar plexus as well. The solar power, like the engine. Our stomach is the engine. I know
yeah.
you'd probably be talking about literally the solar more than the solar plexus, but now I'm thinking about raising the energy up the spine. So like uh the whole fact that the sacral is right below the solar plexus, um and is like a startup point for the chrism fluid, the Christos. That's the thing. Like Christos is another word for chrism.
Yeah.
A lot, just like Christ. Like a lot of these words they lean in different directions, right, with the connotations that we give them, but at the same time, they all are cousins of each other. So whether you say Christ, chrism, or Christos, it seems clear that we're talking about the subtle energy body and the living aspect that we are of alchemy, the exchange of constant energy between our different nodes in our body. So, yeah, did you finish reading, or did we pause because I was commenting on it? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, we pretty much finished reading. revealed the nature and purpose of this solar power under the name personality of Christos, thereby giving to this abstract power the attributes of a god man. He but followed a precedent set by all previous world teachers. So yeah, he's definitely talking about uh, uh, Prism or the 3 day resurrection.
Gestation
Yeah,
or whatever it's called.
yeah.
Yeah, and he said the many, how do we put it? The many ascended masters or ascended teachers in the past had taught. That's a good
He
point.
followed it. World teachers, this God man, thus endowed with the qualities of deity, signifies the latent divinity in every man. Mortal man achieves deification only through at one ment with this divine self, union with the immortal self. Constitutes immortality, and he who finds his true self is therefore quote unquote saved. Hmm.
I like that. And so I'm gonna say this. A lot of people within the conscious community, aka the truth community, spiritual community, communities as well. Um, there's an attitude that I hear from people about the new age,
Yeah.
community movement, and okay, before I even say anything else, we have to acknowledge that just like I was talking about the connotations with these different forms of Christ, Christos, Chrism, people have different connotations when they hear New Age. There will be the older people that were at Woodstock and stuff. Like the New Age is a good thing, actually. The New Age is what they foresaw and they were awakening to that they were gonna usher in. Now I know fucking Tavistock Institute and CIA, MK Ultra, LSD. I understand all this shit. Some people get hung up on that, and they think, oh, that's psychedelics are a psyop and weaponized by the government. They've been used, yeah, but like as a thing themselves, they're separate. And to say that the New Age movement was a counterculture psyop, I think to some degree it was infiltrated, as all things do. Get just like the Black Panthers got infiltrated.
Yeah.
Um, we have to acknowledge that the core of the movement and where it started from is uh, we have to acknowledge when it's organic, not saying it is all the time, but we need to acknowledge that. And we need to realize that the New Age community, in my opinion, is not a bad thing. It only becomes a bad thing when you have these cringy, like Gen Zers around my age that act like, astrology is the reason that they're such a psychotic or toxic person, and they just laugh it off as them being a Gemini or whatever. That's that dumb New Age shit. The girl that gets all these tapestries and smokes weed a couple times and says that she's found enlightenment. That's bugged out. That's played out. That's washed out. That's goofy. So I understand there's a aspect of the quote unquote New Age community that is unconstructive and actually very superficial. You could say the what was it called, that festival? Not Burning Man. That's cool. Coachella. That's that fake New Age shit. People that think because they dress a little different, they're more spiritually inclined or their third eye is more open than other people. They went and bought the crystal that celebrity likes to put in her vagina or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Not with the fucking vagina celebrity stuff, but Jay, you know what I'm saying here, correct? With the the variations of what New Age could entail. I'm gonna assume he stepped away. That's all good. Um, so there's like good New Age types and there's bad New Age types. The bad are those Coachella superficial. They'll talk about chakras, and they did
Facts.
psychedelics a few times. So Right on. They've done psychedelics a few times, so they think that they're abstract or that they understand things in a spiritual manner more than anyone else. People there are actually like really having an inflated ego and getting full of themselves during their quote unquote spiritual awakening. I think it's natural to happen sometimes, but there is this new age community, and that new age community I think will also like fall for psyops like aliens and trust the plan and all this other shit.
Yes.
um I've seen that. It seems to be right. You feel me? A lot of the people that I feel like I saw falling for the psyops more than others were unfortunately older generations, 40s, 50s, the middle-aged people that are on social media, and it's like it's kind of weird how they use social media compared to um, younger people. It's just that the way they take pictures and everything. It's not hating on the elders or anything as the youth, but there's this funny energy, especially from some of the people that would call themselves New Agers, and they're in their middle ages now. Um, certain channelers or astrology people. A lot of them are cool. A lot of them are genuine people, and they would call themselves New Agers. But there are certainly people that would call themselves New Age and actually make a really bad representation of the conscious community or the spiritual community. So I think that's why we gotta separate the conscious community from the New Age community, because New Age has a lot of baggage, right? A lot of
Yeah.
so what we would call normies. I don't even use that word, but it's kind of trolly and funny, so we gotta play into it a little bit. Um, a lot of the normies, they would, they hear New Age, and what they think of is, like I was saying, the crazy girl that says astrology is the reason, that it basically makes excuses for shitty behavior because of her astrology and shit like that, or the chicks that go to Coachella and talk about how they want to do ayahuasca, but they've never even smoked cannabis. Yeah,
Right.
that type of shit. That type of
Yeah.
shit. The corny, fake woke. Yeah, people. Yeah, they want to act like they're. They also do white knighting for. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna get into all that, but. So anyway, yeah, I don't even know why I started on. Why I was explaining New Age actually.
Well, the connotations of these
Oh.
like pretentious um new agers that don't realize that this new age movement is all old age. This is all old age shit. This is shit that everybody's been pushing for eons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we have.
so like they like to put their own spin on it, which is fine.
Uh-huh.
But to stay true to the actual teachings is yo London, what's up, dude?
JP, Christos, what's happening, brothers?
Grand Rise and salutes to you. Much respect. Good to
See,
see you.
look what
Thank you.
Ian's talking about the other day. He was saying he didn't have no people on his shit. Look, we got. I know there's more than 2 people watching, and it's telling me I ain't got nobody in here.
Oh,
Mm,
right. Yeah, I have that. It happens sometimes. I don't know how real time it is with people that go in and out, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's just kind of bugged out. Yeah, man. We did. I don't know if you caught what Jay was just talking about, but he's talking about it was from Manly P. Hall, talking about the Christ energy and like using the power of the sun. Like it was deep. It was very very esoteric and very interesting. And I think Jay brought it up because the word Christos, the way that shit was worded, man, was pretty powerful. Jay was like talking about invoking the power of the man god or some. I don't
Yeah,
know what you honestly should read it again. Not just
yeah,
because like I'm
yeah. I'll go back.
my screen name is in it or whatever, but like it's interesting as is regardless. And Manly P Hall is definitely on a on a high level, man. That dude knows a lot, and we can learn a lot, and we should not be afraid to give credit and learn from, great thinkers from the past. It doesn't
Right.
matter if he was a Mason, because not all Masons are bad. There's a lot of Masons that really do go deep into the occult, esoteric knowledge, and they made him a Mason. They just automatically made dude a 33rd degree Mason because he knew so much. Did you know that was a story, or that's historically accurate apparently?
No,
That
I
dude
didn't know
wasn't
that.
even a Mason. Yeah, he just the Masons found him and were astounded that he understood all his knowledge even more than a lot of the Masons did. So they like honorarily made him. They just it's like going from white belt to black belt because the dojo saw that um you already went through all the training and the experience, and dang, this dude's already grandmastered in. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and read this shit. This shit is very cool.
So it says, if Jesus revealed the nature and purpose of this solar power under the name and personality of Christos, thereby giving to this abstract power the attributes of a God man, he but followed a precedent set by all previous world teachers. This God man, thus endowed with the qualities of deity, signifies the Latin divinity in every man.
Oh, the latent. Is that how you say
Yeah.
the word latent or Latin?
Latent.
Latent. Okay. Wow, that's very cool. I like the picture they have with it too, cause like that looks like Buddha. It looks like Jesus, like in the form of like a Buddha statue.
Well, check this out. Doesn't this look like somebody? Prop fit Levi? I'm just talking shit.
I like how you. I like how you started out with that.
Damn.
I thought you were about to like say something serious, like a serious breakdown. All of a sudden you say him.
Yeah,
No,
that's crazy.
but I mean, look at this. Look at this intro here. The kingdom of God is within you. That's the very first one. Seek first the kingdom within, and all good shall be added unto thee. You are
Let me
God.
touch on that after.
Yeah, most definitely, London.
Thank you. Like I'm saying, I wasn't really clued up on the Bible, right, or verses until I came across Phil. And Phil put me onto a lot of deep stuff, right? Because he decoded the Bible 100 times over.
Yeah.
And when you just said a few things there, right, it automatically put a red flag up in my head. Not to say what you were saying was wrong, it's just the way how my brain is interpreting it, right? What I'm starting to realize now is whenever they say stuff like God, they really mean demon, right? This is one trick that they're pulling over to us. They really mean demon. And there was something else when you said, right? You said something along the lines of what was it? Something to do with the sun and the energy inside of us, something powering us. Was if I'm correct, I can't remember it verbatim.
Let's see. Jesus
Um,
revealed the nature and purpose of this solar power.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it.
That part there, right, with the solar power, because when I've been breaking down the solar, it's like solar, right? The solar planet, solar system. Yeah, it's a solar system, right?
Solar,
But
yeah.
but with now well, it might be a reach, right? But when I've been watching the animal kingdom and I'm seeing stuff like parasites come out of insects, birds, animals, and all these things, right? And they're living inside these people, taking control of them, so to speak, as well, you know. I feel like could we be under a state of hypnosis without even knowing as well? Do we have a parasite living inside of us? And keeping in mind, right, when I was mentioning like God and demon, and with the sun now, I feel like if there is something living inside of us, remember when they talk about the Son of God, right? The Son of God, in my opinion, is literally the Son of God. Like, you know, I'm the son of my father. So the Son of God could possibly mean a parasite infested, so to speak. And it's living inside of us. Like the Son of God is literally inside of us, like meaning the Father of God or the father of the thing inside of us would be the, you know, the big parasite, the demon, so to speak. And the little one inside of us is the Son of God. I might have been going a bit off topic there, but I wonder if you catch that.
No, I feel you. So when you say parasite, you're meaning like actual worms and
Well, let me put it this way real quick. The only reason why I say parasite is because it's living on us or in us, right? It's got the actions of a quote unquote parasite. Now, I wouldn't dare to say what shape or form it is, but when I look on the animal kingdom, the depiction of the parasite is a worm-like creature, right? But when I've been looking in MRI scans and certain other things, right? I'm not sure if you saw my build the other day. I've done a build about the little man who's possibly living inside of our head. Did you catch that one?
Wait. What's that? Sorry.
I done a build the other day, and it was on like the little people possibly living inside of us, right?
Yes.
Like,
yes, I was
yeah.
there for that.
Okay, cool. So that's another form of parasite. I'm thinking someone who's just taking control of us.
Oh, kind of like the dude in that little alien that was inside dude on Men in Black.
Yeah. Yes, exactly like that. And Dave, remember Dave? What's his name? Eddie Murphy, and then you have the Men in Black one, like you just said, and there's a few of them that slipped under the radar, right? And even back to the Iron Man, like we were talking about Iron Man, the man in a suit, right? So I was thinking along the lines of those are parasites, because look, even we're parasites, we feed off the land and these things, but we're not a worm shape, we're a human form, if you see what I'm saying.
Yes.
You understand? So I'm saying parasites could come in all shapes, sizes, colors, species, everything. You understand?
Yeah.
But yeah, I land right there, bro. That I know I was long-winded there, but yeah, I had to get that
No,
out.
you're fine, bro. You're always welcome to come up here, bro.
Respect to that.
It's definitely something to think about for sure, man.
Yeah, I like where you was going earlier on when you was mentioning about the some of the new school people, right? They claim they're woke as well, but I think the people that run around claiming they're woke, they're the most slept on people. I think they're the most still asleep people.
Facts.
You understand? This is what I'm coming to realize. Yeah, it's what I'm coming to realize.
We're all here. That's my thing is we're all here, and not everybody is gonna know. Is gonna be quote unquote woke. There's awareness and unawareness. You either know or you don't. And you either know because the information was presented, or you went and looked for it yourself. And so these people that claim to be woke these days don't go and look up the information for themselves. Thus, my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that way people can get an idea of what the old age was, because the new age is for the people that want a new definition of what it is to be in existence.
Hey, I just got back, guys. I keep flowing. I'm gonna hop in whenever you guys are done.
Let's see here. Like, cause all this this symbology is all pointing to the same shit.
Like a mandala.
Yes.
All the, like a web, yeah, like all these different things that are spaced out and separated are actually drawn together by quote unquote invisible lines, like a web or like a mandala, all flowing back to that center point. And you know what's crazy? All these, if we imagine a web and all these different nodes converging on that center point, we also need to realize that that center point is also each one of those nodes in the web surrounding the center. You see what I did there? That fractal sequence. They're one and the same thing. Because there is no center point, right? There is no actual center point. The only center point is everything. Paradoxically.
Well, and if you look at points as being existential beings, any direction outside of that being is going to be center. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm always going to be the center. You're always going to be the center. And so, I don't know, man. A lot of crazy cool stuff.
Well, that's why they tell us that we're not the center of the universe, right? They want to get that through our heads.
Facts.
And they act like it's so that we're not, narcissist or get full of ourselves and have inflated egos. But really, what they're doing in some word magic way is like lying to us about what the truth is. That technically, this realm, as far as it seems, as well as our individual experiences and conscious bodies and consciousnesses, that we are the center. We are all center points.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Even this word, right, that's been given to us, universe, right? Now, I might be reaching, right, but since I've been watching, not even watching, since I've been paying more attention to Roger, because I used to watch him heavily, but then I lost my way with him. But of lately, I've been watching him very hard right? Now, some of his work, he seems to depict that we're living on a great beast to some size, right? A titan of something, right? Now, keeping in mind that word universe, right, came from an outside source. It's not for us, right? Because we've never even traveled the universe to speak upon it, to even lay eyes on it, right? Now, what I'm getting from the word universe is the word uterus, center of the uterus type of thing, not center of the universe. I could be wrong, but if we're talking about embodiment and the Bible and these things is based on astrology or the human body or a body, so to speak. I wonder if that was a double meaning when they actually meant center of the universe or uterus.
I think that's fair to say, and to take it a little further, even with what you just set up there, that's good because I've seen a lot of these pictures that have either been Roger or that guy Max that you saw the other day, and what they're often finding is sperm and egg looking formations. So to go off of what you said, it would make complete sense, uh, you know, regarding the fact that the things that are symbolically appearing go hand in hand and tie in with the idea, or not the idea, but the concept of the uterus, the universe. So it's no wonder we're finding all of these formations of giant sperm and giant eggs, because that's what, is integrally part of the uterus and the whole process of birthing being that. Yeah, I like where you're going with that. It makes a lot of sense, considering what we're
Well, and I
seeing.
say I say all the time, light at the end of the tunnel is a vagina. You know
Right, we've
the
a lot of us have heard that for a while now. I think we've all heard it from different places at one point, and don't go to the light type stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
makes
Yeah, I
sense.
definitely heard that. Hmm.
I and that's why I'm not going to the light. And people want to take it a step further and say, well, why do you have to even choose between them? Well, uh, I get that, but we don't want to overcomplicate things at the same time. If let's just say hypothetically you had to choose between, you know, the white light or just wandering in the dark, I think you're supposed to wander in the dark. That's because it's we have to accept that there's an aspect of this reality, and the reality is probably right outside of it that are riddles. It's like a maze. It's like a puzzle. That's an integral part to our reality. And I've learned this through spiritual journeys, aka psychedelic journeys, and hearing uh, shaman type figures, people that are very well versed in these things, explain it. So,
Yeah, I kind of hear what you're saying there. Keep going, keep
I
going.
yeah, yeah, I almost lost it. I won't lie. But yes, staying in the dark, like it's there's something that's foreboding about it. It's like to your human instincts, it wouldn't feel right. But like, what about our soul's instincts? Like that's kind of a different, that's kind of a different level of things. We have to realize we're not going to be thinking like humans when we're transitioning and we're in our, whatever you want to call it, the soul or the astral body or the light body. It's, there's going to be our consciousness, but I don't think we're going to perceive things or interface with things necessarily in the same way that we would during human form. So, just like it seems right for us to be out in the light in this realm, other than when we're sleeping, it's integral to our existence, the sunlight, being in the light. I think it's integral to our existence after this life for our soul to actually be in the dark more than the light. I think there's
Yeah,
actually a lot more potential spiritually in the dark than the light. And that I don't mean like like dark evil, like that's not, just talking in the strictest literal sense of dark and light.
yeah. Can I touch on that with you?
Yeah, yeah. I just landed it there for sure. Go ahead.
Thank you, bro. Um, yeah, you know what? First of all, I like when you do your spills, right? Because there's been a few times when you've actually um, helped me out in some words that I was looking for to complete my spills. So salute to you. I'm always gonna wait until you finish your spill because if I don't let you finish it, I might miss something that you was gonna say that could actually get my spill going. So I'm always gonna be, waiting for you to finish your spill because I like your spill, bro. Um,
That's an intelligent point to make. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Yeah, with this thing, that hold on. With this, all right, thanks, babe. With this thing, the light and the sun. I mean, the light and the darkness rather, we have to remember, right? Some of the craziest things in this world and the sickest things in this world happens in the light as well. You get bombs dropped on people. You get people with them. You know, like don't ever get it twisted with the light and the darkness. They're both one of the same, right? People die in the light. People die in the darkness. But it's whatever feels comfortable to you, right? I remember being a bit younger than I am, and I used to couldn't wait till the nighttime comes when I can go and party and have fun, right? And that was good intentions to me when the nighttime comes, having fun, losing my mind, and meeting up with friends, right? I used to hate getting up in the morning to go to work for the man. I couldn't wait till the night come, if you understand what I'm saying. So I think with the night and with the night and the sun, or the dark and the night and the day rather, it all depends how you embody them. It all depends on you as a person. I'm quite sure there's some people that live out in the opening and they can't wait till the nighttime comes because they feel more secluded and it brings more of a peaceful vibe to them rather than being out in the opening in the light all day long where the big brother can see you and see what you're up to, so to speak. I landed there.
Great points. I'm at work. Give me like 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna hop back in. If Jay wants to grab it for a second, you should go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really sorry guys, I'm lost in
In translation.
in
Now, I know how that feels because I'm actually building with you guys and I'm working on part 3 for my documentary now. So I'm trying to
Nice.
multitask.
Yeah, and then I'm over here at work.
Yeah.
You made a great point, and basically, it's something we all need to remember. Some people aren't at the level yet, but everyone here building is the level of understanding the interconnectedness of light and dark, and how they're separate but they're not. That was a really good analogy of a lot of bad things happen in the light because there's definitely this misconstrued perception by the world and society and culture that white is light and good and dark is black and bad. And
Mm,
when they intertwine ultimately, and yes, like there's a time where you can separate them, I guess, as concepts, but ultimately they're like magnets. They're gonna glue back together, like the yin yang. Those fish can't stop chasing each other, or going in circles type thing and doing the vortex. Like it's the natural inclination of this reality to be the fusion of dark and light. But exactly, it really goes down to the direction in which you're taking things and how you're using that energy. Because light and dark are both neutral, just like you were saying. Neither one is like bad or good. Some people get it
hmm
twisted and think, oh, well, because they tell us that the light is good and the dark is bad, then the light must be bad and the dark is good. And I was kind of saying that moments ago, but for sure, like we have to transcend that binary trap of, okay, this is bad and this is good. No, it's all actually neutral and it's all good because we can make both of these useful, and uh, we can make these energies assist us and be dynamic with us. The white and the black, the light and the dark. That's what a good wizard would do, you know. He
That's
would
a
see
fact.
the potential in both of those elements and both of those ingredients. I appreciate what
Mm,
you said earlier. You were making a good point. I think sometimes, if someone's still going and, we cut in, they might not have gotten to a point where maybe you were going to ask a question or something, but they're just about to explain it. Like, it's that whole attitude of like having that patience and letting the person cook it up. And then, as long as they're not going on too long, like, yeah, if you hear them out, you're going to be able to have an even better response with how you have your input. I think for sure some people don't have that kind of foresight within conversations, um, and can kind of be excited to get their part in. So I appreciate you. This is what I was leading up to here, is that you're very cordial. I wanted to say this earlier, with the way you entered and the way that you make sure someone's done before you cut in. Um, that's very commendable, because I think a lot of people here in the YouTube space actually don't adhere to that type of social awareness as much, just because of how we are interfacing with the technology. But like, I appreciate that you take a little extra care to uh, you know format the build, or curate the build, and getting it going in a proper direction and energy, because some people can be very casual on, like, someone else could be making a deep point, but that person's not even being respectful or hearing them out, and they could cut in and totally just undermine what that person was about to build, like knocking down a tower they were building with blocks or something. So you take this stuff seriously, I think, more than other people, but I think that's respectable and needed, because I think a lot of people actually within the quote unquote conscious community or truth community, or spiritual community or whatever, like, a lot of these people, they're really not adhering to like a higher consciousness or awareness, and it kind of shows with their social interactions with other people here on the platforms. I'll land it.
Let me give you your flowers for that one, bro. Let me give you your flowers for that one, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Flowers all day long. Yes, 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 yes. You know what? To be totally honest with you, how can I put this? I don't even know where you've been hiding. It's only the last few months I've come across you, and the last few days or week, could I even say? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been a fan of you. You've said some shit. I thought, okay. How this guy know about this stuff? And then, like you said, the way how you conduct yourself on the panels, and it's almost like you're myself, but you're just living in America.
Respect.
I,
I see what you're
you
saying. Yes,
understand?
sir.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. I've been waiting to come across people like yourself, who knows how to build, who knows when to interject, and who can be up to par with some of the info that I'm kicking and see where I'm going with it, and then able to, give their interjection on it. So that's brilliant stuff, bro. Commend you. Yeah, I'll give you your flowers for that.
Yeah, real recognize real. It sounds like the definition of that, what we're seeing here. And salutes to
Uh-huh.
Jay as well. Salutes to Jay as well, because I think I think he can definitely ride with that type of energy as well.
Yeah,
But
that's
hey,
a fact.
I appreciate that for real, because I did. I'm fairly new on the scene for sure. I've only like just realized that people stream on YouTube like this, and there's these smaller communities of some real ass people, man. People that are really laying down some powerful stuff, and it's fun, man. It's very organic, very organic and grassroots, and a lot of authentic people, and a lot of very true, very profound information. And I see a lot of people that are just very unique. It really comes down to authenticity, I think. Unique people, a different way of laying things down, and helping us all better understand. So yes, salutes to you for sure, man. That's that's a big honor, because I definitely regard you as one of the people that takes this, like I was saying, more seriously than some other people. Other people, it's kind of it's like a clown show almost, or it's like very unprofessional. But these documentaries that you're making, and then the way that you build and communicate with people, again, you're taking this seriously, which we need to be taking this stuff seriously ultimately, because the stuff that we talk about is important for ourselves and the collective. Um, so yeah, hey, salutes to you, and we'll definitely maybe we'll do some type of collaboration in the future because I think we both have that type of energy for some powerful stuff.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that collab, bro. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try and organize something for us, and then we can come together and build on the topic. The topic that I'm seem to be interested in of lately is dragon eggs and sperm. So if there's anything you can contribute to that, in the next coming weeks or month, whatever, let's do a build on that, because once I finish this documentary part 3, I'm gonna leave it as the trilogy 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm gonna start to expound a bit more on my next thing that I came across with the dragon eggs, the sperm, and Crater Earth. But yeah, I definitely want to touch into a different realm after this.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
for sure.
London, is there a picture that I can pull up so that people kind of get an idea of what you're talking about?
Picture of
The the crater, the let's see, crater.
Talking about the mud fossils and such.
Well, no, the sperm and eggs he's talking about. Because I just like people to know kind of what other people are talking about.
Yeah, do you know what?
Ah,
To be
see,
honest with you,
right here, perfect,
okay,
right
you're
here.
good, you're good, you got it.
So you got this line in here, and that's like a dig mark of a sperm coming into an egg that would have been sitting here, right? Am I understanding that right, London?
Correct. Like it's made its way in or something like this. Yes, it's made its way towards that egg. Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Let's see if I can find a better picture here. Ah, much love. I ain't trying to take your topic here, bro. I'm just trying to show people maybe a little bit more of what you're talking about here.
No, you're good, JP. You're good. Because I tell you another thing, right? Me and what's his name, Roger. We actually been looking at the same things, right? The same pictures and same things, but we've been calling them different things. So now when I come across his theory, it kind of like um gives more credit to what I've been looking at, but at the same time, I feel like he's got the bigger picture of what I've been trying to put together. He might have the finished edition, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah, because we, and that's the thing is we all got to start reaching and coming up with these new ideas because the what we've been told is bullshit. It's
Facts.
it's not the way they say it is. So what is it? And so that's why I'm really pushing for, you know, unity in our communities, so that we can come to some kind of understanding, understanding, overstanding of what it all is.
Yeah,
Truly.
yeah, I agree. I agree. But one, there's another thing that I'm going to be doing in the future, or very soon actually. When I do my panels and stuff like that now, because I know the direction that I want to go or I want to take the build, I'm going to start to be a bit more stricter with the people that I let up.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes when I bring it to a certain build that I want to touch on, people that I bring up on the panel sometimes, they don't even keep to the narrative. They drag it somewhere else completely, to something that I don't even talk about. They might start talking about racism, and, you know, just stuff that's not even in my paradigm, that I'm not even
Right.
looking at this moment. And I feel like that's a distraction to where I'm going and what work I'm trying to present. So people might be a friend of mine, you know, they might be cool with me, but if we're still not on the same page, I'm not just going to let you fuck up my presentation because of we're supposed to be friends. That friendship can get pushed to the side if I'm teaching at the moment. You understand?
Right. Right. Right.
And that's the way I feel.
Yeah, because you know, just because the fact that someone else may not have the same views, you know, they're gonna bring up questions, trying to throw wrenches in your shit. You know what I mean? Like,
That's facts. That happened to me the other day. It happened to me the other day. And it's like, everyone's adults out here, right? Everyone's adults, and I don't want people feeling away because they're not up on my program, right? If you want to get up on the program, all you have to do is pay attention. It don't cost nothing.
right.
Just pay attention. Less talking and more listening, and pay attention. And then it will come natural to you, you know? It will come
Facts.
natural. We can start building together. But some people can't even do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's, you know, and that's the kind of vibe I want to have on my channel is, you know, if you got something to say, you know, get the whole thing out. That way everybody can understand what, you know, understand, overstand what the hell you're saying, you know.
That's a fact. What you just said there,
I'm
that's
so
a
glad
fact.
you came up, London, for real. I'm really truly honored that you came up, man.
Are you good, man? It's you good. It's been overdue, to be honest. It's been overdue. I've seen, like I said, I've seen you around in the community, here and there. You seem like a cool cat. It would be a shame to lose a cool cat in an ocean full of snakes. If you understand what I'm saying, ocean full of weirdos. Like, it's, you know, it's just know who you're mixing with. Like I said the other day, I seen you over there with AB, and I was like, yeah, salutes to that, because AB's my guy, whether he knows
Yeah,
it or not. He's a deep motherfucker. You understand?
yeah.
And
AB's the shit, dude.
yeah, I wouldn't want him swimming in the ocean full of weirdos and snakes. So, you know, just remember that if you're fucking with AB, you're fucking with me as well, man.
Right. Same here. Maddie and all them guys, dude. All them guys are cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
And they, you know, the thing I like about them, they don't give a damn about people's fucking beef. They could give a shit less. They'll probably, you know, laugh at your ass, you know, talking, you
Yeah.
know, stupid
Facts.
shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah, salute to that. Christoph, I wanted to apologize, right, on behalf of Chuck as well, the other day on my panel, when you both was up there building with me. But because I like to listen back to my panels a day after or 2 days after to see what's been said, see what I missed, see what jewels been dropped, and I think he kind of took a little shot at you. It wasn't nothing malicious, but I don't know why he decided to take a little dig at you. But
Was it when I was there, or because I think I had stepped away and I was trying to get on my phone, but like I think my PC or my laptop still had my account like on the stream, so I think I was like AFK for a little bit there. So I might have been there when he said it, but I don't remember specifically. Before you even say any more, though, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna make it really short. Jay was telling me the other day about a situation that happened after I hopped off a panel, but my avatar was still up there, and basically it seemed like someone was taking shots or kind of like throwing subliminal shade at me or something. So
I got it right here,
because literally a couple days ago. What'd you say, Jay?
I got it right here, bro.
Oh, dang! You got the exact point or whatever. But
This one.
yeah. So this was on London Man's panel the other day when he was talking about the fossils, right? You said Charles said something, and I'm not someone that's gonna make it into a big deal or whatever. I'm gonna acknowledge and stay aware of what's happening if someone speaks about me or to me or whatever. But I don't think I caught it. If you want to enlighten me real quick, London Man.
yeah, sure. But basically, it was about when you know what's crazy about it, right? Because you were showing him respect, and he still tried to shoot you down. You know, when you said, "What's up, Charles was?" And he's like, "It's not Charles Wars, it's Charles Wars. Gotta put another S on it." I'm like, "What the fuck is all that about?" I can't have this on my panel, bro. You can't be attacking my panelists like this. What the fuck are you doing? Like, that was crazy. It was cringy. That was cringy, to be honest with you. That was cringy. I didn't like that because I think you even said, I thought we addressed this the other day. I think you said something like that to him.
Yeah, I basically literally said that he had told me multiple times in the past that it doesn't matter to me and other people, because he's always had people say was instead of was, but it is technically was, but he doesn't care if people say was. And that had been a thing multiple times that had been conversed about. And so it was just weird that, up on your panel, like in front of everyone, he kind of like acted like, I don't know, like he told me in the past that, he wants me to say was, and like, as if I was being disrespectful or like trying to troll him or something. I thought he was joking at first, but I couldn't even for real tell. Like, that's why I just like told him, like, I don't mind saying was, but it's just, just spur of the moment, because you've already explained it doesn't matter either way. It just was easier for me to say, because I threw an S on there. Yeah, exactly. I said Charles wases or wases. Like, either way, it's gonna sound a little weird throwing the S on was or was. So like, I just went with was, and that's what I've been saying. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I just figured, okay, I guess I don't know.
That was cringy, bro. That was cringy. I ain't gonna lie. That was cringy. And then there's been a few follow-ups to that, right? But I've been trying to speak to him behind closed doors, about his habits and attitude. I've been like, you got to drop that out. You got to stop saying this. You can't do that. You can't do this. It doesn't sit right with me, and you're making yourself kind of look like, something that you don't want to be looked at. But there's only so much time you can say to somebody until they really don't care, or it seems like they don't care. Then that's the point where I'm like, all right, if you're not bothered and caring about what's happening, I'm not gonna be bothered. Okay, I just keep away from you, And 2023, I'm a man who talks my shit anyway, right? I can't let badness override the goodness, so I will talk my shit if I see you doing something that's out of pocket, and especially if you're in my community or circle. But one thing I got to start doing now is keeping my circle and community separate.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do it separate now. I've shortened my circle down to a very small circle, and my community keeps on growing, but I'm not letting my circle grow for now. I want it small how it is.
Yeah, that's the best way to keep it, they say. And community is different than circle. I think people start to conflate those. Yeah, people definitely
Facts.
conflate those two things. You can have people that are in the community that are in your circle and vice versa, but like to say that, you know, everyone in the community is your circle, that's a pretty big circle. That's a pretty big opening for you to, you know, get played. So the bigger the
Yeah,
circle, the bigger the opening for you to get played. Keep that thing
that's
small.
it. That's a big fact. That's why I say that. Yeah. Yeah, big fact. Well, other than that, I'm just about the open-minded conversations, man. Really open-minded, you know. That's all I'm
Yeah,
about. Some say it's reaching, but you never reach, you never get to your destination, man.
exactly. You have to reach if we're gonna lift anything up, if we're gonna lift each other up or ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Reaching is not bad. Just like they try to condition us. Real quick, not to cut off anyone's flow of thought. I know Jay has to go here in a second, but Jay, could you just give me a timestamp to what you were about to show me a second ago? Because I don't think I ever found the specific moment, and I think you just gave me a rough estimation the other night. But if you were able to show me the exact
All right.
point.
So this is disclaimer. This is not taking shots. I might have misconstrued this. So please don't take it offensively if I was misconstrued. Let's see here.
I don't know what the heck I was just looking at there. It looked like a monster a second ago.
A monster.
Next thing I know, we're seeing the uterus.
Yeah. 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 Do you have Telegram or not, Christos or JP?
I was looking at it.
I've made one.
I
I
think
might have
I'm
to
gonna
make
make
another
one.
one. Yeah, make one, Jay. I just made one the other day. I think I have it downloaded and everything. I just need to figure out how to operate it or talk with people for real. I'm not sure how the interface really works so far, but I know London Man and Phil are over there and talk about some good things, and I've heard about from
Yeah.
a lot of other people that I think are intelligent and know what's up, so I'm trying to check it out.
Definite. And that's a platform where we can create our stuff together and then bring it to the public instead of creating it in front of the public, letting them, you know, surprise them with it.
Here it is, bro.
Yeah, so he's on screen, but he's how you said that, how you did this. You will know the truth. And then I will shut up. Because that's really all you can do with a narcissist. Yeah, so he's on screen, but is he awake?
Got a picture of something else.
Oh, the big bong.
I was talking about it's a sword.
Oh, a sword?
I thought it was a bong at first too.
Is it a sword? I swear to God, it's a bong.
It looks like one, but no, yeah, it's a sword. He
Oh,
was
wow.
breaking the picture down earlier.
Oh, let me make it a big screen real quick. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm not on YouTube. Never mind.
This is already weird.
I'll be able to see it on the computer screen tomorrow. So I'll be able to see it better tomorrow. Oh, my Lord. That's about up down. How you said that. How you did this. You will know the truth. and then I will shut up. Because that's really all you can do with a narcissist. Yeah, so he's on screen, but is he awake?
Got a picture of something else.
Oh, the big bong.
I was talking to it's a sword.
Oh, a sword?
I thought it was a bong at first too.
Is it a sword? I swear to God, it's a bong.
It looks like one, but no, yeah, it's a sword. You
Oh,
was
wow.
breaking the picture down earlier.
Oh, let me make it a big screen real quick. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm not on YouTube. Never mind. I'll be able to see it on the computer screen tomorrow. So I'll be able to see it better tomorrow. Oh, my Lord. Down. How you said that. How you did this. You will know the truth. And then I will shut up. Because that's really all you can do with a narcissist.
Did she say with obnoxiousness?
He's on screen, but he's
A narcissist.
Got a picture of something else.
Oh, the big bong.
I was talking to it's a sword.
Oh, a sword.
And Ian definitely wasn't talking shit, but you can tell she really is.
I know that Ian wasn't, but holy crap, I feel like I'm listening to a witch right now, just the sound of her voice. Dude, you know what's so weird? Literally multiple times, she acted all friendly with me on stream and was saying that she wanted to collab with me, and you know how she was like giving me praises and whatever, and saying that she'd love to like do a one-on-one with me or like some type of collab or have me over on her streams or something. So that was really weird because like at first it just seemed like random talking. I didn't think she was referencing me. Was this a clipped video or was that just the?
Yeah, I clipped it.
Is it? Wait, do you have it posted or something?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it looked like a post. I saw like description right by it or something.
No, it's a clip. It's in my clips.
Oh,
I don't know how you can look at people's clips or whatnot, but
Who is that lady?
I appreciate it. Man. I'm going to kind of be wary. And keep that in mind. It's
her
lady...
name is Fulcrum. Fulcrum, what is it?
Fulcrum, Goddess of Integrity, aka Rainbow Phoenix.
That integrity shit went right out the window. Wow. Wow.
Yo, so not shots at anybody. I'm not shooting at anybody, but yeah. Just so you know, Christos.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was a funny comment, London man. Yeah, it's we won't even make much more of a deal out of it, but that's weird. I heard it for what it was. Could you just give me a timestamp by chance?
Yeah. I think it's like
so
2:30.
So I can listen to it
or something like that.
Oh, so this is probably when I was okay.
Yeah, you were asleep.
I might have been with my neighbor and stepped away.
6:25. You were asleep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was asleep. 6:25. All right, I appreciate it. Are you about to end here, Jay?
Yeah, I gotta get going, guys.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in contact with you, London man. I got your email.
Good man. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Good stuff. That's what I want to hear. With that being said, fellas, my daughter just woke up, so I'm gonna go spend some time with her, and we'll catch up soon, man. I might even go live a bit later, or if not, maybe one of you guys might. Actually, no. I got to finish off part 3 documentary, so I'm busy today. But we'll catch up soon, fellas.
Sure. Definitely.
Definitely. JP, thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, thank you for coming up, bro. Much love, man.
You're welcome. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Right on, Christos. Have a good day, brother.
Yeah, you too, bro. Thank you.
Amen. Much love to the chat, everybody. Sally,
guys. Thank you.
DOV, Royal Oil. Appreciate y'all. Ian, everybody. Much love.